most pop culture out of anyone.
Nah, Seb's pretty bad.
Really?
Oh, he's so bad. Like, doesn't know who, like you say, like Brad Pitt. Who?
That's like Pat.
That
No,
bad.
I know Brad Pitt.
Pat didn't know who Han Solo was.
All right, mic checks.
Or Luke Skywalker.
Just can you check while we're doing this?
Chewbacca,
Yeah.
he didn't know.
Yeah, sweet. Just keep rolling.
Like, even
Yeah,
if you
let's
haven't
just go
watched
in.
Star Wars, you still know.
I know. No, I knew Chewbacca, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You didn't know Han Solo. You didn't know Luke Skywalker.
I didn't know Han Solo. I knew Luke Skywalker. Fucking oath, I knew Luke Skywalker. I don't know. Like,
Nick, just chuck it a bit
Yeah,
closer.
you obviously,
Yeah.
obviously you don't know him because he's not real.
no, like, I've never met the bloke, but like, I know the name.
Do you know who
Like,
Harrison Ford is?
I know the name. I've heard that before.
But like, what does he do?
Harrison Ford.
And don't play a dumb cunt. Be
No, I'm
real.
not, I'm not.
What does he do?
That's Henry Ford who created the production line.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford, actor,
Give him a, give him
Yeah.
a hint.
producer,
No, he's
director,
an actor.
Actor.
Oh, actor. There you go.
And give me one film.
Can you explain what he looks like a little bit?
No.
Old guy.
Explain what he, old guy, loves exploring.
Indiana Jones.
There you go.
Yeah, oh wow. That was
That's
good.
a great guess.
I think loves exploring.
Yeah, that
old
kind of
guy.
gave it away.
It's not
Yeah,
Lara
see?
Croft, is it?
So just
It's not crazy.
for what is that mountain over there?
Blue Mountains, I think.
Mate, I've been in Melbourne for 4 years. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, because it looks crazy far away. Like surely that is like over the
I'll
other
tell you.
side of that is Sydney.
So this is what kind of pisses me off. This is what makes me realise.
doesn't go that far.
So right now, right, we're in Melbourne. We're about to announce the guest we've got. If you're watching, you already know. That's why you should watch on YouTube and you get to see Kyle every week. So we're looking out the mountain range, 76 levels up in a Airbnb, and the mountains there are blue. So in Sydney, we have the blue mountains and we claim like we're fucking mad cunts because we've got blue mountains. Every mountain in the horizon's blue.
I don't think that's what it's about, mate.
How's the rain over there, though?
That's why the Blue Mountain- Can you look up the Blue Mountains,
coming
Kyle?
to us?
Yeah, it'd be sick if it rains here.
That would be awesome.
I bet you that's why they're called the Blue Mountains.
Why? Because they look blue from
Because
the
they look blue
distance.
from the horizon. You want to bet on it?
You're probably right.
No, I think you're right. Yeah.
So that's what I mean. Like, what the fuck? Every mountain's blue from the distance.
Not Mount Kosciuszko. That's white.
Nah, it's probably blue from
Probably
a distance.
blue from a distance.
Here we go, Kyle. Why?
It's actually about the blue haze that hovers over the landscape.
Yeah, so they're blue.
Yeah.
He was right.
So the
But
blue.
I think it's more in the air rather than the actual.
No, but when you're there, you don't see blue.
At that distance, you
The
can't-
eucalyptus trees release fine drops of oil that mixes in the atmosphere.
I hate eucalyptus
Eucalyptus,
trees.
I love
Okay, that
eucalyptus,
mountain
bro.
is, I don't know, eh? Cascade Falls, Flat Rock, Comet Sawmill Historic. We should go to the
It's
Sawmill.
actually quite
Historic
weird,
Park.
bruh. Is it a National Park, maybe?
No, it's up there. It's
No,
that.
we don't
It would
strike
be
me
that.
for National Parks.
It would just be
Comet
that.
Sawmill.
Can I build like a big, I don't even know what to, like, can I build a house in a national park?
Nah, it's just national.
Let's I want you to do a big intro, Pat.
Righto, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Ewan Podcast. Mind the fluff in the start. Today we've got a very special guest. We've travelled all the way to Melbourne to have him on. Let's just say we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are in Melbourne. And the only reason we're here is to interview this guest. He goes by multiple names.
Yeah.
What name do I even introduce you as?
Oh, just Nick.
Nick, there you go. Better known as Choccy Dan or even Enchsway in the DJ days.
Yeah, back in the days.
From YouTube channel Misfit Minds. Welcome to the podcast, brother.
Oh, thanks for having me on, boys.
Oh, that's so annoying, I reckon.
I'll say this. YouTube's premiere. No, yeah, YouTube's premiere channel. I reckon you're
Oh,
the
come
channel.
Matt, my new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's so nice, dude.
$1,000
You shouldn't say
giveaway.
that in front of our guest who
$1,000
also
giveaway.
has a channel.
No, honestly, I reckon you guys are the channel.
Who, Pat's?
Yeah, Pat's. Yeah, Pat's.
No,
Your
Pat's
guys is
content is
alright.
great.
I
love Pat's
know, yours
content.
is good. I always message you that it's good.
Everyone needs
Yeah.
to watch it.
Pat never
But-
messages me that I'm good.
Let's stop fucking around here. Your Misfit Minds channel is, I agree, like the pinnacle of
It
Australian
is,
YouTube.
bro. It's
Thank
good.
you, guys.
And again, sorry, I really don't mean to say this in a dickhead way, but we were just talking about how I'm so out of pop culture, and YouTube was never something I really watched growing up, and I've never been a big YouTube person, but I still know you guys. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you,
And
Pat.
not to sound like I don't fucking watch, but it's
What
like
did you watch growing up?
that's almost like a compliment that I know nothing, and I know that shows how
Pat
big you
only
guys
watched
are.
3 things growing up.
NRL.
NRL?
Rescue Special Ops.
WWE and Rescue Special Ops.
And then looked up boobs on the computer when his parents were out.
Oh, 100%, bro.
Maurice.
Looked
Shout
up a
out
bit more than
Maurice.
boobs.
Yeah, ussies.
Fuck yeah.
I just wrote
Aerials.
slit.
And what? It knew what
That's
you were
so disgusting.
It knew what. Just not slit. And what that.
And then dick
came
in
up
slit.
with-
Oh, that's crazy.
When you wrote slit, like.
No, I don't think I wrote.
going?
I didn't write slit. I didn't even look for vag. I was too young. I just wanted boobs. I was happy with boobs, and I got them.
When I was younger, I tried to look at boobs on YouTube, but obviously, like YouTube, there's no
boobs.
censorship. So I'd be there and I'd be like fucking grinding as a 12, 13-year-old trying to like find naked boobs on YouTube, and I'm just looking up like boob, nipple,
No
boob.
love.
Like,
What did you get? What was the closest you got?
I was like some chick in a waterfall.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
Bikinis.
But like, you know,
you know what I find scary now is that, and I used to literally not do it for this reason. I used to never log into my YouTube on my TV at home. Purely because, you know, when you have mates over and then you're like, oh yeah, like, let's just watch a bit of YouTube. Like, I feel like that's just kind of like, I'll kill a bit of time. Don't want to watch something proper. Like, let's just watch a bit of YouTube.
Chuck on some
and then you
fake
go to
titties.
search something. Yeah, put on some slit or some boobs.
Yeah.
And then you press the search bar and you can see like all the recent searches. And that is one of those things that really scares me, like getting caught out with like a fucked recent search.
But what
on
are you
YouTube.
searching that's fucked
Yeah.
on YouTube?
No, but that's the thing, like nothing crazy, but it's more so just like you're seeing a peek into like what I watch. Like I reckon you can get to know someone so well based on like what they're watching.
yeah,
on
but
YouTube.
not on YouTube. I don't reckon.
I
I
reckon
reckon their
ChatGPT
history
history.
search.
I wish I don't have ChatGPT.
So do you want to know my history?
I'd love to
read out
look
my
up like
history.
what I. The last thing I think I ChatGPT'd was something like, is it normal to break my shit apart and check for any irregularities?
I've got a story about that in the Patreon, and I'll say it in the Patreon not because I'm trying to hide it from
Wait,
you guys,
your
but I just
stool.
can't really say it
Yeah.
publicly.
where do you sit on like the Bristol stool scale?
Well, that's the thing. I'm huge on the Bristol School.
I love the Bristol stool scale.
Can I tell you something? So I had a really bad stomach thing. Like I had to go to the ER. And then since then, my poos have been like
3?
floating.
A 3 or a 4?
There are 3 or 4 and they're floating.
Nice.
And they're solid. That's good. Most of the time they're not doing that. Most of the time they're not floating, my poos.
Mine are 8 usually.
What are 8s? They're like
Eights?
running.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine are
Runny
normally
is-
around an 8. But dude, I was taking these really nice poos. I was just like, what's going on?
Yeah, poos. Like I said, I got a fucking poo story. Right, you want to know some of my recent ChatGPTs? I want you to make up your mind if you didn't know me, how you would judge me.
Wait, this has been the most boy podcast. I love it already. We've already done boobs, slit, and poo.
So good. Well, it's covering all of us. You know what I mean?
and then
What did you want?
okay, yeah, go.
What
Paddy.
do we do next? Like,
All right. Short cricket tournament. That was just for our friends' Olympics that we've
Boring.
got. I was trying to figure out a nice face
us
swap
like-
tutorial. Storm lost from behind. I want to see the last time Storm had lost.
give us like, I don't know, pimples on dick. Like,
Valium usage and risks. That's in there.
classic.
Yeah, that's in there because I was like,
Good. Did you take one today?
nah, not on the flight. I was sweet
Oh,
on the
congrats.
flight. Yeah.
Thank
How
God.
good was I?
Yeah, you were
Was I
great.
back to the old days? I was sweet.
Let's calm down.
Here I've got
Sydney to Melbourne.
Retta peptide effects because I've been looking into Retta a little bit, the peptide.
yeah.
Obviously, I'll let you know if I start taking it, but at the moment, no. The next one is biggest mogger debate. So I wanted to know who ChatGPT thought the biggest mogger was.
And who
Right,
is
well,
it?
there's actually there's Chad rankings. There's a website you can follow called Chad
That's cool.
Rankings, and I think at the moment Androgynic, the Australian's on number 1.
Really?
And then Clav's number 2, and ASU Frat Leader's number 3.
Wow.
ASU
So
frat
ASU
leader's
frat
crazy.
leader streams and stuff, does he?
I don't really know. I just usually watch the Chad Rankings. I check them every day.
Yeah, well, that's the
I'll
kind of
see
shit
where
I
I
got.
am.
I'm getting really into my clavicular fucking looksmaxxing shit.
Why you want to start looksmaxxing?
No, it's just I find it so funny. Like it's just we were all watching the footy on Thursday night, like all of us close mates, and it's just such a funny thing to try talk like that
Toxic
about people who
masculinity.
don't know it. You know.
I actually am very big on I think it's actually quite a positive thing, the looksmaxxing
No,
stuff.
but I'm talking more the mogging and shit.
It's positive to a certain degree until these cunts are fucking hitting their face with a hammer.
yeah, doing
the
math.
cunts selling courses to Looksmax.
Yeah, true.
And so also, like, forgive me, it's pretty obvious what you have to do, right? Like, you have a nice hair, like, stay kind of fresh. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
You
what
just
is there?
named not
you
a
maybe get
single
a hair,
thing.
maybe get a haircut. maybe you're jacked. Like, if you want to be at your absolute max, you're probably jacked.
Stay kind of fresh.
Lean, fresh
It's pretty
haircut.
easy. Just stay kind of fresh. Go get your eyebrows waxed.
Yeah.
Sorry, but not to wig us out. This storm is coming thick and
Yeah,
fast.
we're real
look,
high.
turn around. Look how quick it's coming.
That's kind of
Shit,
sick.
it's coming and it's huge. That's crazy.
Okay.
Okay. You know what I mean. I feel like you can look max.
So, I want to speak to something to you.
Yep.
Because before I really started doing the podcast or really doing anything, every time I would see like a YouTube group or people like, what was that show? Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
Which I assume is a bit of an inspo.
Yeah,
They're
sure.
goated. I'd always be like, oh, but everything's so easy when you have a camera in your like when you've got a camera and you know it's for content, you don't like, who gives a fuck? You wouldn't really feel any worries or anything like that. And then once you actually start and you're in the moment, it actually doesn't help that there's a camera or not. The situations you put yourself in are like, this is fucking awkward as fuck. Or do you not give a fuck?
I don't think I give a fuck.
Really?
Like, there's sometimes the ones that I'm like, there's ones that are a bit like sketchy that I'm like, oh fuck, there's a chance that, you know, this goes bad.
What would that be?
I don't know. Last week we went to people's houses with t-shirts and a hat on saying that we're from Dr. Snip Vasectomy Clinic and we're opening up a vasectomy clinic down the road. And we say, hey, can we put a bit of signage up in your front yard? We'll pay you $500 a month. And they'd say, yeah, sure, no worries. So then we'd put the sign up and then we'd go into the van and we'd start inflating a 3-story, like 25-foot inflatable cock that has streamers at the top that like acts as cup. Like legitimate. I'll get a photo and show you.
We
after.
set one up
I'll
in
get,
here?
I'll get it. It would not fit. It would
No,
not
we'll do it sideways.
It would probably go
That could
from,
be the lounge you wanted.
it would go
Will.
from the window to the wall. Like there's-
Really?
It's more
From the
bigger. It's
window
fucking huge.
to the wall.
And like you set that up in someone's front yard.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Pardon the pun.
You're a bit on edge, but like I guess we get in character when we're doing it. Like we all play different characters, and like when we're on behind camera doing the pranks, we're all in character. So it's like I think it's like a shield in your own
Yeah.
brain. But yeah, it's a bit sketch. But then once you do it, it's like these people. 99% of the people that we boo the cock up in their front yard, they're pissing themselves
Yeah.
laughing.
Do you use break ever?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I'm the worst at it. I always break.
Yeah, I've seen you at that American place, or you did that one in that you and you were just like turned around like that. I would break so much.
Well,
I find it so
it'd be
hard
so
to stay in
hard not
character
to,
with that
dude.
I
stuff.
break because in my brain, I'm like imagining what's happening behind the camera. And then I just imagine I'm like, that is fuck. Like, I can't believe this. We have a fucking 20-foot cock in someone's front yard.
Do you ever think like, because I would be like, oh, this is so funny. And then I imagine with something like the Uber thing that you guys did where you had your car really messy, do you then go, oh, fuck, like now I've lost access to Uber. Like I've been banned from Uber. Like have you been like banned? I swear you posted something on your story that you were banned from Uber or Uber Eats or something.
All 3 of our accounts are all banned on Uber Driver, Uber Eats, and Uber. So we can't use Uber Eats. We can't Uber Drive. Like, we can't do anything. We can't
So,
get
and
on
now
this.
you kind of like, fuck, like,
It's probably a good thing for me, no Uber Eats.
DoorDash.
DoorDash, but
Ding, ding.
laters.
DoorDash
And
is
I
so
don't
much
drink
better.
or anything. So, like, DoorDash is better. It's cheaper.
DoorDash is so much better.
DoorDash is cheaper.
Unless Uber Eats want to sponsor us, and I love Uber Eats.
No, DoorDash is cheaper. It's better. But, like, I don't know. I drive anyway. I don't drink, so don't
You
use
don't,
Uber
wait,
too often.
you don't drink ever? Did you stop drinking or you used to drink?
Yeah, I used to be a fucking little demon.
Really?
You know, I used to do music,
yeah.
Yeah.
DJing, and that. You can't really be a sober DJ,
Nah,
can
you
you?
can't. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Drugs as well?
Yeah. Fuck yeah. I haven't touched drugs in like a very long time. But
Now it's,
Including
now it's just you, Will, who fucking does drugs.
yeah.
jungle juice. Have you done jungle
That's
juice?
that's a gay drug, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done it? It's
Yeah, yeah.
so fun. It's the best drug. It's
Is
the
that bad
only
for me
drug
to
I
say?
do.
Is that a
I think
gay
it's
drug?
probably the only
No,
drug
it's
you've
fine.
tried if you think it's the
It
best.
loose, like, doesn't
I've
it like
yeah,
loosen
it
your
loosens your
arsehole or
ass,
something?
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But that's what
okay.
I- no, it
no,
does.
it doesn't.
It
no, no,
does.
no. Let me
Dude, I
rephrase
bent
this.
over in the mirror and sniffed it and watched it expand.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
So, okay, yes, it's the only drug I've done. Marijuana, sure, whatever. But it doesn't loosen your ass. That's not why you do it. You do it because it's like a nang and it cuts off circulation and you go, holy fuck, you go dizzy. If you do enough of it and a lot of it, the side effect is, yes, it can loosen your ass.
No, bro, it's built. That's why they
Yeah,
can
I
sell it
thought-
legally.
I thought it was like, yeah.
They sell it at sex shops.
maybe we're
to loosen the
misinformed.
arse.
Yeah, if you do enough of it. It's not you're sniffing it and then... Because literally some of you can't act like you sniff it and then fucking like your asshole opens up and there's poo everywhere. which
No, I don't think it
I just
goes from
farted.
one sniff and all of a sudden you can fit fucking the Girthmaster's cock in your ass. But I feel like it does maybe just relieve a bit of tension.
Yeah.
it does, yes, but I think that's more of a side effect. Anyway,
No, but it's not a side effect. That's how they sell it. Otherwise, why are they allowed to sell it at sex shops?
Well, they sell it as paint dinner, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, they just have it there, bro.
It's like Nangs. They sell Nangs as cooking equipment, but obviously cunts aren't cooking.
yeah, but what
Is that what names are
what's the
for?
sex
Yeah,
shop
it's for
saying?
like-
It's like what you put in whipped cream and that.
Cream, yeah, they put it in a big thing.
Right, yeah, fuck.
Anything?
Yeah, it just relaxes the muscles in your bum.
There you go, it does.
Yeah.
For like 2 to 5 minutes.
There you go.
So
Not
that's the other
immediately
thing.
from one sniff.
Yeah,
sure.
if,
Yes,
it's
bro.
2 to 5 minutes, it would be like that. Because if it was a long-term thing,
Because I've always thought, well, what? Like, sure, it'll loosen your ass, but then you're fucking monging out with a cock in your bum. You know what I mean? Like, because could you imagine
I
having
might change my
sex?
Instagram bio to that. Mowing out with a cock in my bum.
Could you imagine having sex while you're on? You just had a sniff of Emil? It'd be awful.
Why?
We just wouldn't know where the fuck's. We wouldn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
get with the cock.
Fine.
Yeah, you wake up and there's a pain in there. Like, it's
Patrick.
crazy.
That's disgraceful, Patrick. That's
Didn't say there was
fucking
anything
I don't know,
wrong
there's
with
only one person here that can test it out.
There is.
Kyle.
You two can test it out. Anyway, let's keep fucking going.
Yeah.
See that right there?
Yeah.
We were speaking about this before, weren't we? I thought it was Kyle and I was going to announce it to you, Will. But that's Adrian Patelli's building. We're about 100 metres away from it. How far do you reckon that is?
That is like
Probably 500.
that is like
I want to get
3
binoculars. Is it
kilometres.
weird that if I get binoculars, I want to see his car in the living room?
Let's get binoculars.
Is that
and
weird?
see-
Wait,
Wait,
hold up. 100 meters.
That's 100 metres in the air.
Can you record that, Kyle?
100 meters.
I reckon that's like...
It's at least a few kilometers.
That is not a few kilometres,
I reckon
bro.
it's 400 meters from here to
Nah,
there.
I
No,
reckon-
but okay, if by the time on the floor it's more, but for some reason when you're up high, if we just built a bridge from
That
here
is
to
at
there...
least 1.5 k's away.
Really?
You reckon?
Yes. We can look at it on maps. I mean, later, but like,
What?
yeah, that's like 1.5 k's for sure.
I would say no more. Like, I'm going to retract my statement of 100. I would say no more than 500.
Okay.
Like, think about it. How I could run to there in... Yeah, fuck. Nah, fuck. I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that, eh?
Okay.
It's just cook chat. So back to your channel. Not to make this an interview, but do you have like one video that really stands out that you, for either like I can't believe I fucking did that, or just
Yeah.
you didn't think it would be that good and it actually went so well? Like,
Has
is
to
there
be the
one
Maccas
thing
Yeah,
in
the
the
Macca's
town,
one for
right?
sure,
That's
yeah.
the most insane
when you put the
video.
fake?
Yeah, we just told them we we're building a 20-story Macca's.
Oh, what?
It just went like we spent 2 days there and it just went perfectly. Like every door we knocked on, exactly.
Wait, where was this? Sorry.
In Beaufort. It's like 3 hours into like country Victoria.
Did you really research where to do the vid? Like, you're like, we got to choose this
We
place.
were just dropping around a pin, looking at like, I guess, census data and seeing.
And what was it about Beaufort that you were like, oh yeah, we found it?
It was not too small where we could get enough people to like come to the meeting and door knock. And it was like a bit of an older town as well. Like you could see it was a bit older. Because
As in actual age-wise?
yeah, the age wise was a bit
yeah.
older than normal country town. So yeah, it was like, that was probably a perfect town.
Yeah, wow. Fantastic.
And so you went there and convinced everyone you're building a 20-story Macca's.
Yeah, we're knocking down half the town and knocking down their like heritage listed rotunda.
And the cunt's going nuts
Yeah, we did a town hall meeting the next day and they were throwing burgers at us.
for Macca's.
Yeah, we brought a bunch of Macca's burgers to hand out and they were throwing them at us like that.
Oh, it's so fucking funny, bro.
I love that.
And that cunt's now
guy.
like popping off on TikTok.
Yeah. Oh, he does TikTok.
Joey
now.
O'Reilly, he's on TikTok now. He's like, yeah.
I
Have you
know
seen the
that-
cunt who goes,
Yeah, I do know him, bro. I full know him.
He's from and the video, like we got into the town and he was the first door we knocked on. We drove past this house. It's like a caravan and there was a Confederate flag. And we're like, why is there a cunt in Australia with a Confederate flag? And then we went up to him and we interviewed him and just asked him a bunch of questions. And then we're like, why do you have a Confederate flag? He's like, just like Dukes of Hazzard. Like,
Oh my God.
hey,
Great movie.
I think you understand.
Why do you have a Nazi flag? Why do you have a swastika up and you think, what, you've never seen Bloody Inglorious Bastards, you idiot? Oh, okay.
Great, mate.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an awesome
I have
video.
seen him. I think you told me that. Yeah, now he's made a bit of a following off the back of it, eh?
He kills it,
There's
bro.
something about old people that I love, and I did a video on it where it's like they, even when they're being nice, they don't realize like how aggressive they're being. Like sometimes they'll be like, "Oi, come here. I came here last week and I had one of the best steaks of my life and I've just had the schnitzel and it's all so delicious. Get your chef out here. I don't care what colour he is and I want to shake his hand."
I don't care what colour.
And you're just kind of like, are you telling me off or like what's going on?
What's
Like,
going on here?
I feel so going on. You have to be one of my favourite places. Janine says so too. And
Don't
she's
you,
there.
Jay? Don't you, love?
Yeah.
She's like, I like it.
Oldies are good to prank. I think the young people, when you prank people like 20 to 40, they're on the internet, so they can like
they
kind
know.
of go like, this is.
And they
this is a
don't
bit-
care. Like
No, they
it's
don't
almost
care.
this thing where like people like around our age are kind of like, if they're getting pranked, they're like, okay, I don't care. And they're like fighting back tears.
Yeah, like if someone came to me and was like, "Oi, where you live, like we're going to build a 20-story Macca's near it," I'd be like, sweet. Whereas old people are like, "Oh, I fucking grew up here and I this and I that." And it's like, yeah, and you by the time it's built, you probably won't be here to see it, love.
Or you
know?
accidentally get like a tismo and they like react too much and then you feel bad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. Completely spins out.
Did I say on the last pod when this guy, oh yeah, I did. This guy came into my show late and he was like fully like, I'm just autistic. I don't know why I'm trying to think of another word for it. And I was like, oh, look at you, mate. Like, thanks for coming in. Yeah. And he's like, I'm sorry that I'm late. I'm here. The show is ready to start. And I was just kind of like, oh, fuck.
Can't the show's already started?
Yeah, I was like, we're fucking 5 minutes in, mate. I thought you cunts were meant to be good with numbers. You fucking rocked up late.
Nah, he missed the train because he was looking at another one.
Oh, bloody hell. Well, that's my cue.
I don't want to make them a topic of conversation, but it is
them.
It is interesting that they are particularly obsessed with trains in general.
Well,
right?
it's not them in general. I think it's just that autistic people tend to get fixated on topics.
Yeah, but I feel like a few of them, like a lot of them, is trains.
I think it's
Like
maybe
it's an
just,
interesting.
maybe it's just visible for them.
You know
Maybe
what
it's
I
like
mean?
They like the maps.
Yeah, you can see the train. And also
Yeah.
it's very like, it comes at this time and it goes here and here and here. It's very routine. There's a lot of structure.
What do you think so you've got your like cologne perfume collection, which
explain
you're
this.
like, that's like your.
Let's go into
I
this.
feel like I got a little bit of tizzy.
Yeah.
So like, I think that's my like recent tizzy thing. I just got into perfume collecting. That's it.
So what do
I
you
like smells.
Yeah. But you were saying some of them are really like, so you're saying some of them are almost an art and you're not meant to wear them. Like some of them smell like absolutely crazy, but that's the kind of the art form of it.
Yeah, there's some that are like supposed to be like artistic expressions. There's one called Secretions Magnifique and it's supposed to smell like cum and blood. Like it's disgusting. You're not supposed to wear it. But it's
Yeah.
like more of a, I don't even know. It's an artistic expression.
And it smells like cum and blood.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. It's
I
actually
wonder how
disgusting.
they do that. Like, how do you sit there and be like, I want to create the smell of blood or cum? Like, where do you start? Like, do you have to use
well, there are people
traces of the blood and shit? Do you know what I mean?
It's just chemicals. They build like, they're called accords. They build like scent accords. So like, you know, you can have like a grapefruit accord or whatever, a bergamot accord, and they're just a bunch of different chemicals. There's naturals and chemicals. You put natural essential oils in it, or you can put like chemicals that make it. So I guess they just found the chemicals that smell like that. It's like,
Fuck, it's down a rabbit hole, that, bro.
Yeah.
every scent's made of chemicals. Like everything that you smell is made of molecules and shit. So I guess if they can recreate it, they can recreate it.
What do you reckon yours is, Will?
Mine's
Yeah,
the
like-
Premier League players on the back of their jersey.
Yeah,
That's the
fully.
most autistic thing ever, and I'm so good at it.
What is it?
I can like you can give me any EPL team and any number or like whatever kit number it is, like who wears number blank for this team, and I'll get it within like 5 seconds.
Give him one.
Yeah.
8 Man City.
8 Man City Kovacic.
Okay, that's all
7
I need to know.
Newcastle.
I don't even know.
7 Newcastle Joel Linton.
12 Nottingham Forest.
It was Douglas Luiz, then he left, and now I don't think anyone wears it at the moment unless it's. I don't think there's a 12 for Nottingham Forest at the moment.
Shit.
That is hell
That is
autistic,
impressive. Yeah. And we've done it before, and like he's like,
There might be.
I've tried to catch him out, and he just went and went and went.
Damn.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything. That's why I don't think I'm autistic. Just ADHD.
Yes, you do.
What?
You have to sniff your food before you eat it. You can't eat foods that are a certain color.
No, but that's not that's not like an obsession with something.
I'd say your obsession is like overworking yourself. You have an obsession with like stressing over like work stuff.
I think I just feel comfortable in chaos almost to
Like
a degree.
Pat will go like, yeah, like I've had a really big day yesterday. Like I spent 4 hours on a thumbnail.
Hell yeah.
And it's like,
but admit that's not bad.
That's good.
Admit how long that sometimes it would take you, particularly when you first started out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I-
and we was like, "You're a fucking idiot."
I would
bro.
spend
like,
10 hours a week on thumbnails.
So you can
Maybe that's an overreach,
but like, so it's not crazy to spend that much time on them.
good dedication to the game.
Exactly. And you act like you're just such an idiot, bro. Don't spend 4 hours on the thumbnail. You have more time. But it's like
I spend more time on the
that's
thumbnail.
how long it takes.
spend more.
So you fucking.
I'm being serious.
I'm so happy you brought that up with a fellow YouTuber in the room.
Fellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Othello and Othello.
Do you know who Othello is?
Yeah, he was in Shakespeare.
No.
Shakespeare wrote about him.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, what's his story? Who is he?
I actually don't know this. I
He
forgot.
was a young bloke from way back. And
He wasn't a young bloke.
he was from, what's the
Maybe he
fucking
was.
story, bro? Well, he had to be young at some point.
Well, the
You
story
don't
is
just
called
spawn.
Othello.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck, I'm glad.
I
Pat's
think he
under the
maybe
phone.
died.
Yeah, most people.
I did it for year 12 English, Othello. And I walked in and I just copied the bloke next to me's thing, the essay. I thought Othello was a girl before the exam.
Sounds like a chick's name, though, eh?
It does. I legit walked in and I read my mate's essay and I was like he wrote and I was like, bro, isn't it a girl? And he was like, no. And I just copied him word for word.
I
And
don't know.
I got better marks than him.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Swear to God. It wasn't HSC. It was like my teacher marked the
Right,
exam.
tell us what Othello is.
Yeah,
He's
I don't know.
he's a Moor. I don't know if that's racist, and we have to cut that.
What?
A what?
A
No, yeah,
Moor
he's a
was
Moor.
like,
What's that
Yeah.
mean?
What's that even? I don't even know what
Like
that
a black
means. How is that
person.
racist?
well, because it's like what they used to call black
A
people.
Moor.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like we should blank that.
No, it's not.
I feel like anything they used to call
Yeah.
anyone is like
I
bad.
agree.
Like, that doesn't
We're gonna
sound
have to
bad at all.
No, it doesn't. But like, also, yeah, I like. There's no way they're calling them the bad word that we all know, and then another nice word.
Well, it's a book
I
from
reckon-
like thousands of
8
years ago.
billion
They
years
don't
ago.
care, like they don't care about that shit back then.
Yeah, no, I fucking know they don't, but I don't want to get caught up in it now.
Okay, well,
We'll fact
Can you
check that.
believe-
It's
that-
completely fine.
Completely fine.
it's fine. We can say more.
You can say.
Yeah.
Can you believe that 1,000 years ago, we will right now would be like coming to the end of our lives? Like we'd be like, wow, we're 20, 27, like this, we've done pretty well, like getting to the end
We're about
now.
halfway, aren't we?
Oh no, I'd say most people, I'd say 40 would be the 100.
Yeah,
You reckon?
famine and shit.
Famine,
Again, this is
cunt.
another thing that wigs me
Sickness.
out.
And they just get cancer, but not even know.
No
Unless,
one
did
knows.
cancer even exist back then?
Yes.
Yeah, it would have, but like no one would have known what it was. You just eyed it.
You've got the gay.
Well, they wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to
they
test
cut you
it.
open and put leeches in you, and then you'd get an infection and die from that.
Yeah,
Is
and
that
it's
how
just
they
like-
would treat it?
They did blood leeching.
Yeah, blood leeching was a thing. Like they
But you're
just the
pretty
leeches
smart.
would like.
You know, the
suck all
chainsaw was invented for when a birth went wrong and they couldn't get the baby out.
What to like cut open the slit?
That's how the slit was actually created, and over time they've just evolutionized towards it,
Well, like the
like the
that's
pelvis
so
and
fucked.
shit. It's crazy. Like that is grim, but like for back in the day, it's pretty smart. You know, like put leeches on. Like, it's pretty smart.
Yeah,
Like
so-
humans are smart.
I feel like it's something.
I
that-
think we're so dumb.
But this is what wigs me out. Like 1,000 years, right? I'm going to sound like a fuckwit, and I don't mean to, but like, was 1,000 years the 1800s? The night, like, how does it work? You know what I mean?
Okay, so we're in 2026.
Yeah, so next, in
Minus
100 years, is it
1,000.
going to be 21, 26?
Yes.
Wait, sorry, what
In
did you
100
say?
years, it'll be 21.
So it'll be
26.
21, 26. It's not going to go to 3,026, like, in 100 years. No, and no, listen, I obviously know the numbers is like, obviously that's 1,000, but I don't know the way they do it. Maybe they just go thousands
Counts
at a
up by
time.
one
Yeah.
every year.
Yes, that's what I potentially thought.
No, that's
Because like the 1800s,
I just want you to talk. You just go.
yeah. Just
Keep going.
like when,
Keep going.
so in 100
so
years
it
from
was
now,
like 40, say 1,000 years ago, were we dying that early then? I would have thought that was like the 1800s.
1026.
So Pat, 1,000 years ago was not the 1800s. Just so you know that.
1,000 years ago was 1,026.
Yeah,
So long ago.
the 1800s was like 200 years ago.
Your great-great-grandma was alive in the 1800s.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what wigs me out.
Do you have a photo of her?
No, I don't want to sound like a dickhead, but I'm just being honest and upfront, which I do on this podcast. It fucking confuses me, bro.
I don't want to sound like a dickhead now. Why does your grandma look so like Greek or Italian?
My grandma's French and Russian.
That's a sick combo.
Yeah.
She is?
Yeah.
She
and
looks like
was-
a full-blown
My nan's
nonna.
got a fucking awesome story, bro.
No, but you're...
Born in China, had to flee because of the war by...
No,
She doesn't look like a nonna at all.
she's so nonna, bro. It's insane. I'm like, who's that nonna on the story?
She does not look like a nonna.
Get a photo of her up. Get that bitch up.
What's your fucking foul mouth, mate? Oh, dead set fucking...
Radar from
Don't
London.
say
She looks
anything,
like a
don't say
nonna.
anything else, cunt. She does look like a nonna. I don't have a photo of her.
I
I
would.
do. Do you reckon she looks like a nonna?
Wait, why is
I
that
got a
offensive?
couple of her. I actually have a couple
Why
of
is it
her.
offensive to call her on? Yeah, she looks like a nana.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
She looks like she has a tomato patch in her backyard.
Yeah, she does. She's
Maybe
like, she
it's
makes
'cause
a
of-
mean minestrone soup.
I think because I've grown up with Greek friends, like I don't think she looks like they're proper hardcore nonnas, you know?
Patrick,
Yeah.
come inside and have some food.
Yeah, and you fucking eat. So, I'm not even going to ask anymore, don't worry.
No, ask
I want to know
again.
one more question, right? So then when Australia was colonised,
Oh.
that was in
We're getting touchy
1877.
subject.
So that was like 2,000 years ago.
No, what you think? Wait,
No,
sorry,
wasn't that
sorry,
40,000 years ago, I thought?
Wait, Australia was
that
colonized
BC?
40,000 years
I'm
ago.
giving up, bro. Maybe that was
No, no,
BC.
stop, Pat.
Maybe that was BC.
You have to keep going.
No.
Wait,
You have to keep going. You have to.
like,
So if Australia were colonised in 1870 something, I think it was.
yeah, that was 40,000 years ago. Yeah,
No.
yeah,
40,000 years ago was BC.
exactly. But then when you get,
So I'm getting them mixed up.
you get it mixed up.
Yeah, you're getting BC
So
mixed
then
up with
1870, that's about 2,000 years ago.
It's about 200 years ago.
But how? How have we gone from the whole 19s? Yeah, okay.
No, keep going.
we can do it later. We'll do it later.
I get it
We'll
now.
put it on like a.
I get it
on
now.
like a wall.
Because I was thinking the 18 to 19's 1,000 years, 19
no, it's
to 20's 1,000
It's a century.
years.
It's a century.
Yeah, that's where I went wrong. So
Just think
just
of it in
forgive me.
cricket. You know, century.
Yeah.
People live for a century. You're in cricket, a century. You know.
So you want to hear something crazy, Pat?
Yeah.
How old's your grandma?
I don't know if it's about 80 something.
Okay, let's say
She looks brilliant as well, and like she's great for her
Amen
age.
to that.
she looks all right. She does. She looks great.
She does.
Think of what she's lived through, bro. The inventions that she's lived through.
Yeah, I know.
She was
Mate, she
born-
lived through war. She had to flee for war.
What do you mean?
She was born in China, had to flee.
I'm a fighter, not a flighter, so I would have been straight in there.
Yeah, mate, you would have not
You'd
been
lasted
allowed to
a
fight
fucking
for starters.
minute.
I would have been allowed to fight.
I don't think so.
I would have been, bro. They would have been pushing me to the front line.
Bro, your grandma lived through the invention of TikTok.
Yeah, and that's her favourite one, I believe. She doom scrolls, dude, every night.
Does she? She
Yeah.
would.
No, of
She'd
course
doom
not.
scroll her
She
clip.
calls it Netflix.
I mean,
Doom clip.
We're just going to move on.
Pat's grandmother. Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. A bit of respect.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
No, you don't, mate. You don't do shit.
I love her a lot.
Gay men were conscripted in
They
World War
were.
One. Yeah.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, to the front line, probably, eh? They could be the fucking dummies. Off you go.
They seduced the enemy. Didn't the US try and make they were test they used
Gayer
to test
in the army.
Well, yeah, they were looking at LSD and they were doing scientific testing on LSD to try and make like an LSD bomb to drop or like
Oh my God,
chemical
that'd be my
warfare to
biggest
turn
nightmare.
the enemy gay. But, like,
Really?
obviously, you can't do that.
Well,
They were running studies and they had a brothel set up. This is 100% real. Like, I forgot what it was called. I call it like Project Midnight or something like that. And they've released all the documents. But they set up a brothel where they'd have a bunch of sex workers working in the brothel and they'd spike all of the men that would go there with LSD. And they'd have two-way mirrors in this brothel. And they'd have, I don't know, I think it was like whatever government agency was testing it, they would have scientists and people behind the two-way mirror watching how these people would interact differently in brothels if they were spiked with LSD. True story.
and wait, and
Hoping they'd turn gay.
I think it was part of the gay bomb. I don't know. I might have been completely disconnected, but I think it was called Project Midnight or something like that. And they would literally have people behind two-way mirrors analysing people in brothels.
Are you guys big conspiracy heads?
Hell yeah, listen to what I just said.
Yeah, no, but like that, like I'm so big on conspiracies to the point where I'm like, there's some shit. I know we bring this up sometimes,
Yeah,
but
I'm
like,
more not.
how about this? Do you reckon the American government has ever seen or spoken to a full-blown alien?
Yeah, 100%.
A full-blown like, like that.
Yeah,
you reckon?
100%
You reckon there's one on Earth right now?
Yeah, 100%. There's multiple.
Really?
Yeah.
I just find it so hard that it wouldn't come out.
Yeah, because
You know what I mean? Like, I guess
my
I'm just
dad
being
works
naive.
for it. My dad told me. As if that doesn't happen at school.
The reason why it doesn't come out, I've listened to this before, is because of mass hysteria. It's like, better the evil you don't know. Yeah, but they are real. It's like, fuck, what can they do?
But surely people would leak it.
Well, the thing
You
is,
know what I mean?
if
Like,
you're-
dude, like NRL team lists get leaked early.
And that's the talk.
Seriously, dude, like we know before the teams announce if Reece Walsh is playing fullback or not, and you're telling me no one would leak an alien conversation?
No, but this is the thing, Pat, and stick with me here. We're living in the post-truth era, which means that truth is almost non-existent in today's world, because you could go to the prime example, a MAGA, huge MAGA person, and say, here is literal proof of Donald Trump with Epstein, and they go, nah, that's not real.
AI generated.
That's
Yes.
fake. That's AI. That's this. That's that. It's like, no, this is actually the truth. So then you think about it on a more philosophical scale. Okay, well, if this literal truth is not being perceived as truth, is it truth?
Yeah, but at least that message is getting put there for you to make up your opinion on.
But they,
Yeah, but you can't prove it. You
opinions.
can't prove
It's
it.
fake. Can't prove it.
Yeah, but I'm saying we don't even have people coming out saying.
Yeah, we
like
do.
Very
We do.
rarely we
Yeah,
have
we do.
someone come out
Have
saying,
you,
I
have you
spoke
listened to
to an
Bob
alien.
Lazar and shit like that? But the thing is, you can't prove that they're right. Like,
Yeah, but it's not like a very like we
It's like-
haven't had someone come out and say I've spoke to an alien, have they? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Or
Maybe
like I've
Roswell
physically
shit, I don't
seen.
know.
Like, I know there's things coming out about.
Yeah,
yes,
no, there's people.
UFOs and stuff,
There's a
but-
lot of people that come out and say, "Oh, I worked on alien spacecraft Area 51 and shit." There's a guy called Bob Lazar. The whole,
Yeah, I saw his Joe Rogan episode.
yeah, and he made a whole movie on it, and then people like debunking him and shit like that, saying he's a liar. But then, like, who's to say that's not just the government saying, "Nah, he's a liar," but it's actually true.
Well, that
You can't prove it.
I saw one of the scariest TikToks I've ever seen. This is kind of like on the similar talk, whatever. It was this girl, and she said that she used to have really long dreams. She was like, yeah, like I would dream a lot. And then sometimes what would happen is like I'd have to live a whole day and then put myself to bed in the dream, and then I'll wake up me. Like, and I wake up and
So
I'm out
she's
of the
dreamt
dream.
a whole day.
So she'll dream a whole day, then she'll have to physically sleep in the dream and then wake up, and then she's had a dream. But then she said that started to not work, and she'd wake up still in the dream, and then she got pregnant, and she goes, "Oh fuck, I need to give birth to this. It's a pregnancy dream, so I need to give birth to this kid, and then I'll wake up." So then she was pregnant for 9 months, felt all like was in the dream, just sleeping, waking up. She was living in this dream.
And how long was she sleeping for?
A night. Like one night.
Oh, this might send me schizophrenic.
Yeah, it's just wigging me out.
So she'd go to bed for one night, but it was 9 months in this dream, and then she finally gave birth to the kid.
Don't tell me she woke up in real life and had a kid.
No.
Oh.
And then she didn't wake up. And she was in this dream for
Fuck, is this a story you said stay with me for?
Yeah.
Because you're really starting to lose me.
Why?
It just sounds like a psychosis, to be honest.
She was in
Yeah.
this dream for 40 years. And she had to sit her kid down once when the kid was like 7 and be like, "You're not real. And this is all a dream."
But this all happened in one night.
Yeah. And then she eventually finally woke up and she was like, "I was just
what
in
do
a
you mean
dream."
she
for
Sounds
40
like she's
years."
just looking for attention, to
What
be
do you mean?
honest.
No, bro, it's crazy.
How can you just eventually finally wake up? She woke up after like 8 hours.
Yeah.
So she just slept a normal night.
Attention seeking.
She slept a normal night,
Yeah.
but it took
But
40 years.
But it didn't take 40 years. In her dream, it felt like 40 years. In my dream, I can fucking fly.
Yeah, but she's
know what I
saying
mean?
she
Like-
lived every day for 40 years. Like, it actually took her mentally 40 years to wake up. We don't
But it
believe
didn't,
this.
But it took her 8 hours. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
8 hours, but that's what drugs do.
Like the DMT thing, where it
reckon-
feels
Yes.
like a...
I reckon the dream could have been the latter end of it, her telling her kid that was the dream, that this is all a dream.
So you don't believe her?
No, fuck no.
Right. Put that
It's
on
a
the board.
long time, bro.
Maybe she felt the dream at the end of the dream, and then she like kind of just was like, oh, I just lived 40 years, 'cause I'm 40 years older, and there's a kid. But nah, bullshit. Attention seeking.
Well, have you ever had dreams where like
I hate this shit, bro.
I don't dream.
you don't dream ever?
No.
You've never had a dream?
I used to dream, and then I smoked a shitload of weed and had an ego death on shrooms, and then I stopped dreaming.
Really?
Yeah.
What's an ego death again?
When you take too many shrooms and you like lose your mind a little bit.
Oh, like Pat.
And I stopped dreaming after that.
Do you still
fuck you
dream,
up for
Pat?
life?
No, I'm fine now, but I just don't dream.
Yeah, I
Literally.
still dream. I've really intense dreams, crazy dreams.
Okay, can I ask you this question?
You can ask me what you want.
Do you ever have dreams where in the dream you're like, oh, I've been here before, I've done this dream. Like it's almost like you're revisiting an old dream. You're like, oh yeah, like I've had this dream before and I've been here and I know this. But then you wake up and you go, I had never had that dream before.
No,
But it
I'll wake
like
up.
I'd revisited.
I'll wake up and I'll be like, I've had that dream before, or I'll be like, did I dream that last night, or did I dream that legit 5 years ago? And I can't tell if
Yes.
that dream was from last
That's
night
what
or
I'm
legit
going
like
for.
5 years ago.
That's what I'm going for.
I
yeah.
can't tell. Like
I can't
legit,
tell.
I had it. Say I dreamt last night. I don't know, me at the beach with my friends. I wouldn't be able to tell if that was last night's dream or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Unless I wake up in a panic from my dream, like
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
had
yeah.
that. Like the other night, I woke up in a horror scare.
Okay, before we move off dreams, this is one of the worst things. This to me is where I realized, chat, I'm cooked. I had a dream that it was horrific. It was one of the most like nightmare dreams I've ever had. There was like a huge terrorist attack. Yeah, cunts with knives. It was fucked up, and I was like, holy shit. And so we ran away, but then I left my phone. Like my phone fell out of my pocket. So I go, oh fuck! Like I have to go back and get my phone. I don't want to lose my phone. So I run back into this attack.
Fucking hell for the. Well, I
Looking
guess it's
for
a
my
2
phone.
terabyte orangey.
And then I'm like, oh my God. And like, I'm just witnessing like the most horrific things ever. And it was so graphic and so real. And then I woke up and my first thought when I woke up, I went, oh, thank God I have my phone.
Fucking
And then I went, oh wait, hang on. Also, thank God none of that was real. But it was just fucking my
Wow.
first thought
That
was
is
like, oh,
chat
thank God
uncooked.
thank God my phone's okay. Instead of thank God I'm healthy and all my friends aren't fucking dead. It's here.
No, it's not. It's going away.
No, look at the window. It's here.
That your dreams are all your subconscious, lad.
Hey,
That's what it is.
Yeah, bro.
It
I love
is.
not dreaming. I literally just put my head on
I
the pillow.
love that, dude.
I'm the heaviest sleep. I got my CPAP machine now. Hook it up. But wake up 7 hours later, 8 hours later. ready
Do you
for the
fall
day.
asleep, sweet?
Wow.
Mate, I fall asleep like this.
Do you have like a racing mind?
Yeah, but
How does
sleep,
it switch off at like come sleep time? You
Don't
just
know.
sweet.
It-
Fuck,
I'm
that's
just
a
sweet.
blessing, dude.
racing mine most of the day, but there's something about, I don't know, maybe it's just I'm fat and I've expended all my energy for the day. So when I do get to bed, I'm just,
No, but even when I was heaps fat, I didn't.
no, I sleep like a
I was
baby.
fucking. Lately, I've been in the worst routine. Lately, I physically like. I've always been bad to switch my mind off, but lately I'll be tired at 10 o'clock, but I can't go to sleep without stimulation. So like, have to be on my phone till 2 in the morning. Yeah, some of that, but I'll have to be on my phone till 2 in the morning until I physically pass out. Because if I put something down and I'm just laying in my room by myself, I can't be in my own thoughts.
Are you still you taking Vyvanse?
Yeah.
Is this? Do you have that before? Did you have that when you weren't taking it?
No, I feel like that could contribute to it.
think it
That's
might
actually something I put it
contribute
down
to
to.
it, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point.
And maybe what time of the day do you take your Vyvanse?
8:39.
It shouldn't be around
Not too
at
bad.
that time.
So, but yeah, it's so like I know I'm tired, but my brain goes to
Just
like
have a cup of
dark
tea and
fucking
chill
places.
out. Oh yeah, okay.
You know,
Right.
so I can't just lay in the room.
You have to
bro.
distract yourself.
Yeah, I have to till
Yeah,
I
no, I get
pass
what you
out.
mean.
It's fucking uckers. And
No.
you laughed, mate. What's funny, Will?
Just dark fucking places. God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
so
is.
I sometimes get that when I'm driving. I can't drive in silence because sometimes my mind goes to a bad place. I'm like, fuck, I taxed that shit.
Yeah.
ATO's going to call.
Sometimes when I have those scary thoughts, they creep in really like almost as a joke, and then it starts to become like quite consuming. So I'll be like, oh no, like, oh my gosh, imagine like someone's in my apartment. That'd be crazy. And then I go,
Have I locked the door?
and I go, well, the guy lives across the hallway and he has access to the keys and this and that. And then I'm like, oh fuck. And then this. And then I'm like, and also you did this the other day. So it actually makes sense that the universe would make you do. And then I'm just like, oh fuck. And then I'm going to bed being like, I'm the worst cunt ever. And there's probably someone in here that wants
Does
me
he
dead.
actually live across the hall?
Yeah.
An idle mind is the devil's playground.
Really?
It's true.
An
An
idle
ideal
kid is a
mind.
pedophile's heaven.
Yeah, I guess.
I have to digest that one.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Shit. One thing I do like about you, Nick. Well, it's not necessary.
Thanks,
I would still
Pat.
like you nonetheless, actually. But I found interesting about you, and I say this with the utmost respect. But you are
Here we go, that's like
you are
a-
very intelligent.
No, I just.
No, you are, dude.
I
Like,
think I might just be a little bit tizzy, and I just like little topics.
yeah, but it's still fucking smart. Like, that's smart.
What's another little topic?
Like, you just rattle shit off, dude. Like, on the drive here with Kyle, like, you were just rattling off everyday kind of shit. Like, you're just an intelligent person. You've always got... whenever I'm talking about something, you always add something intellectual to the conversation.
I think I just. I don't
No,
know.
it's true, bro.
I think I have a curious mind. That's
Yeah.
it. And I retain random fucking facts. I love flags.
But that's smart. Bro, oh my God. You and Toby, my housemate Tubes, have to do a flag off.
Yeah, I'll do.
He knows every flag of every country.
I'm good with flags.
I'm good with flags. I'm not very good at African flags. There's so many.
They're so hard.
Just Africa in general. I haven't really bastard those, but you know, dude, Albanian flag. Fuck, so
easy.
sick.
What's your
My
favourite flag in the world,
Albanian
Albanian?
flag.
What's that one?
The black with the,
Black eagle in the middle with the red two-headed. It's fucking.
you
sick.
really like that? That to me is like too evil. No offense, Albania, but it's giving evil.
It's 100% evil, but that's why I reckon it's sick. It's like they don't give a fuck.
I really like. I think those African
Shit,
ones are really
dude.
cool.
Cool flag, right?
That just, yeah, I agree. It's the kind of like,
I think
is
I like
that
the
really the flag of a
Mauritiana
country?
flag, and I'm just going to double check that's the one that.
World
Belarus
flags.
has a really nice flag.
The one with a light aqua and yellow and some other colour.
That's Kazakhstan flag.
Yeah. Kazakhstan has a beautiful one. It's a bit gay for a country that fucking hates fags. Kazakhstan one.
Kazakhstan
Got to be honest.
Nah, not that one. I'm talking stripe. That is a beautiful
Oh,
flag.
Swedish? No, Swedish is.
Nah, but
blue.
it's 3 colours and I think
Not
it's downwards. Like blue, aqua, yellow and something else.
My favorite flag, here we go.
It's a pride one.
Imagine I'm like this.
Wrecked.
Sorry.
Imagine I was like, whatever. I was on,
Am I allowed to say that? Like, I'm.
yeah, fucking oath
Fuck
you are.
yeah, bro.
Okay.
Oh, Uganda has a nice flag.
Yeah, it's got
bro.
the little chicken in the middle of it.
Yeah, I like Uganda.
Our flag's itchy, bro.
Yeah, it's just like a fucking cuck of the UK's
Oh,
flag.
dude,
Oh,
it's
we
so
have the
itchy.
shittest flag, bro.
Seriously.
Okay, let me say this, and I mean this with true and utmost realism. We have the worst flag, and we have, without a doubt, the worst national anthem out of every country.
Yeah, it's because we're just fucking based off another country, bro. Branch out and be our own fucking people. Pisses me off, bro. We're our
I
own
fucking
country.
hate it, bro.
We're under the fucking hierarchy of the fucking pedophile. Like,
Okay,
bro,
now we're getting
the
into
cunt's a
conspiracy
fucking pedophile. Didn't one of them just get proven to be a pedo? One of the royal family?
Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
And we're just under there repping it around like everything's all good. Like, come on, cunt. Let's just have our own fucking shit here.
Okay, what flag would you have if you could design the flag?
I'd probably incorporate, like, maybe if you put the Indigenous flag where the Union Jack is now. Mm-hmm. Like
That'd
that.
be way too complicated.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean?
I reckon you just morph it like, I don't know.
Yeah, somehow morph it would be sick. You know what would actually be really cool? Like a new flag, but designed with like, I reckon Indigenous artwork's hectic, like the dot painting and stuff.
Yeah,
Something like that is
That
so
would be
unique
cool, yeah.
And something so different. And maybe you can have like our native animals on there, or maybe even some form of beach, like something you can almost like an artwork.
Not an artwork, because I don't want it to be too faggy.
I want it to be a bit like, you
want it to be
need
a
to have
flag.
strength as well. You want it to have strength. And if you start putting beaches and animals, like you start putting beaches, you lose your strength.
Look at that beach.
Yeah.
It's pretty gay.
You want your country's
There's
flag
animals.
like Albanian's flag, strong.
Yeah, but that's like the
Strong.
heading kind of areas, that
Yeah,
flag.
but you don't want it that far, but you want it like, you want a strong flag.
But when you actually dumb it down, a couple eagles is also pretty gay on a flag.
Why?
No,
Like
it's
I
sick.
think just the colours is strong the way they do
Sick.
it. What would you guys have?
Here's some proposed ones.
Oh, let's have a look.
Shit.
For Australia,
Bro,
are
but
you
Ullaru's
fucking
pretty cool.
kidding?
Dude, that
but-
looks like something that a racist would have out his front yard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that looks too
I don't
racist.
like the green and gold
gives
isn't-
racism to
no,
me.
all those flags are just gross.
If I had to choose any, I'd choose the top right.
Top left, I reckon, the
Yeah,
star
or
with
top
Uluru.
left.
Yeah, they're all
I
pretty.
don't like, it's more the colours.
Yeah, the colours are gross.
You can't have red, green, and red.
The
Red,
thing
green,
is,
and
though,
yellow.
I do love the black, white, the white, blue, and red. But like, Good colour combo.
Yeah, but again, it's just Irish, United Kingdom.
I would just do like similar to the Indigenous flag, but then maybe like you have, or maybe it's just like, I like the dot painting idea. And then like we have, how many states do we have? 5 or 6?
7, I think.
Maybe we put 7 cool like little, one each cool little dot thing for fucking each state.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Fuck
it's not
knows,
up to
cunt.
us, eh? Guys,
Like, thank
we've got
God
a new
it's not up to
competition
us.
now, actually.
Yeah, flag design.
Designer you wouldn't flag.
Yes.
That's cool. We want a podcast flag.
You wouldn't flag.
A you wouldn't flag. And the winner...
Just have it as the pride flag with an NRL logo.
That's what it would be.
The winner, if it's good, but like if they're all shit, then we're just not going to use them. But the winner, like, will maybe put as our profile picture and shit like
Give
that.
the fans some money or something. Don't be
You will
stingy.
think of something.
$500 to
The winner
They
gets
can get a jump
the
on.
Nick
win-
will pay $500.
The winner gets a free non-Povos Patreon
For a
tier
year.
for the year.
Is that the tiers, non-povo?
Yeah, that's the top
You get a
one.
free non-Povo for the year.
Yeah.
And
And if it's
$500.
really good, like we actually use it, then we will pay you for it. But
And
like,
if you're
that's
and
we're
if you're
actually
already a
using it.
non-Povo, we'll fly you to the studio and you can come set it up in the studio.
Yeah, you come present it to us.
And then you can be on the pod.
Don't push it.
You have to be on the pod by yourself, solo episode.
Yeah, maybe you can talk us through the flag on the pod.
And then fuck off.
Yeah, and then get your own flight home. We said we'd fly you here. We didn't say we'd fly you back.
Classic.
Is there something that you wouldn't touch? Like if you guys were like, let's do this sort of prank. Is there something where you're like,
Politics, probably.
anything political? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just... The thing is, like, we all have our political beliefs. Like, I'm pretty centrist. Like, I'm very easygoing with everything. Bit of a capitalist, but very centrist. I don't know. I'm not super passionate on politics, and I don't think we're a comedy channel doing lighthearted pranks. I don't want to push politics down people's throats, and I don't want to divide our audience either, because our audience, some of them are going to be like for this and against this. It's just like the nature of things as well. I
100%.
don't want to push my political
Personal
beliefs
agenda,
on other
yeah.
people. Maybe the people around me, I'll talk about it, but like, I mean, if you're in a position where you do have a bit of influence, maybe I'm not right. I don't know if I'm smart enough to be fully informed about certain things, so I don't want to be standing and dying on a hill and pushing my political beliefs. So we won't touch
100%.
politics.
I also think it's like with so much political agenda going on in the world, like it's fucking everywhere. People probably go to watch videos like yours to just escape from it and just not specifically that, but just like to sit down and laugh for 30, 40 minutes an hour and not have to worry about that shit.
Some
you know?
of the jokes and stuff will have like political undertones
course,
to
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah.
Like the McDonald's one, we said that we're going to bring all of the workers and materials from China. And like, there's
yeah,
definitely like
that's
a
fucking-
little political stab
Yeah,
under
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
Like having a go at, I don't want to say the wrong thing, but like, there's little
Yeah.
political undertones to some of the jokes, but it's like never like what we're saying. We're
it's
actually
never a
never believe. It's
stance
never
and
a stance.
fucking, yeah.
I don't know. I
that's-
think,
yeah,
I don't
I
think
think
we're in the
that's-
position to be taking a stance. We're a comedy channel. Like we make pranks.
Okay, would you rather do a heavily political video that's like really like, yeah, very, very political? Or would you rather do a video where you go in and prank like a bunch of cancer kids at the hospital?
Cancer kids, 100%. Dude,
They would love that.
yeah, they'd love it.
No, you're telling them like, you have to tell them like that there's a cure and they all line up for the cure. And then it's just you there.
Probably the political video then. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't think it was going down that path.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question then. Do you reckon you've got morals where you're like,
No.
if you knew... Okay, so let's say that video was going to get 1 billion views.
I would never do it. No, we have prank ethics.
What are the prank ethics?
We have they're pretty loose ethics, but we tend like 99% of the time we won't prank women. Just because, especially if they're by themselves. In the recent Uber video, we did a few girls, but like a lot of them, we kind of gauge the situation to they were a bit more lighthearted, and we only did it to ones that we could tell would know it's a joke. Like there was an Irish chick who fucking
There was
like,
that old lady, that old South African lady as well.
different thing, but like 99% of the time we don't prank women because we just don't want to put them in a situation where they feel like in danger or like. I mean, a lot of our pranks are pretty lighthearted, but still, like you put, we just don't prank women. That's about it.
Well, no, I'm like, honestly, when it comes to stand up, I will never like get a girl on stage.
Yeah.
For that, and I know that sounds, and it kind of feels that
It sounds sexist, but it's like
I do sometimes. Like if I know it's going to be fun, and I know what I'm doing is fun, but if I know that I'm going to be making this person like feel a little bit uncomfortable, I'll never ever choose a girl. And I don't mean that in the sense of like girls can't handle that, but there is just that inbuilt power dynamic where it's like, there's something about this guy who's brought a girl on stage.
I'm a 6'2" bloke.
Yeah.
Pranking with a hidden camera. I don't want to be pranking like a young woman. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
That's not sexist,
It's not sexist
at all,
it's just,
dude.
I think it's just
That's just the reality of the world we live in.
we never really did, but then what really cemented it once was we were filming like a video in a restaurant where we just did a bunch of pranks in this restaurant, and there was a girl that wasn't even involved in the prank, but she was sitting on another table, and she came up to us and she goes, "Oh, do you mind blurring me because like I'm in a bit of a situation where I've escaped like domestic assault, domestic violence."
Right.
Yeah.
And then like we never thought of that. Like it didn't go through our heads like, oh, maybe the girl we're pranking is. And then after that, we're like, okay, nah, we're not.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking hell.
Yeah,
So
that's
because she's like, if, her abuser finds out that she's in Melbourne.
Yeah,
with these
that's
people,
fucked.
like, and we're just like, yeah, true, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
wow.
Yeah, there is ethics, but
That's, if people think that's sexist, that's wild in my opinion.
it's not.
Get me on stage, you fucking faggot. I'll
it's
do
just
it. I'll
like-
show you I can fucking be on there.
I think that's
I think it's just fucking.
pranking morals. There's like unwritten ones, but like, don't prank people that are disabled. Actually, sometimes it's okay. No, I'm just joking.
Unless they're this type of disabled, then get
I
it.
guess the main ethic that we go by is we want like our interactions. Like you see all the pranksters in America and stuff. Like a lot of classic prank channels and stuff. They're just kind of fucking with people and tormenting them. I guess most of the time we want people to be in this prank, and then we're usually the weird ones, putting them in a weird situation. We want them to go home to their dinner table and be like, "You would not believe what happened to me today."
Yeah.
Not, "Oh, these fucking dickheads
Yeah,
did."
yeah.
Like, we
And
want
when
them-
if they find out it's a prank, laugh about it. and
yeah,
not
we want them to be
"What
like,
the
"You would
fuck?"
not believe what happened to me today. The weirdest thing happened to me." Not just like, "Oh, these fucking idiots."
Because there's such a line. It's such a line. I assume as well. Because if you tell people, oh yeah, like I do like pranks on the internet, there's such a bad stigma. Because immediately your mind goes to like, oh, you're one of those cunts on like TikTok that does like screaming in Walmart, and then someone goes to check it out, and then someone else screams.
Although
and then
they
it's
are
just
fucking
like,
hilarious.
They are.
But the one where people drop a bucket on someone's head and then on their own head, and they both take them off and they look around like, "Where, dude?" I love that shit.
I love the ones. The ones I'm loving at the moment are the AI pranks where they'll film something and then like they'll film the guy's car, then tell AI to make a video of like it getting stolen, and then they go, "Excuse me, is this your car?" And they're like, the meanest one I saw was this. They went to this old couple and they took a photo of them. Have you seen it? They took a photo of this old couple in the Oh, this was so fucked. In like an aisle. And then they told AI to make the old man like open one of the things and like start drinking it. And then he goes, "Excuse me, was this you guys?" And they look at it and they go, "Oh, did we do that?" And they didn't.
Oh, they didn't remember.
They started to, you could tell on their face, they were like, "Are we that old that we don't?"
We've just got.
Like, have we
They've
lost
just
our
found
mind?
out in 4K they've got dementia.
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, we're really sorry," and they're like walking back to like
Sending the elderly into psychosis prank.
Yeah.
There's one where they film someone and they make him AI jump in the fridge, in the freezer, in like the Woolies. Fucking hilarious. And then they show the staff and they're like, he's like, "That wasn't me. I didn't do that." And he's like, "There's a video of it." And it looked, it's so good. Classic.
Those ones
fucking
are
hell.
so funny.
We need to think of like an AI prank.
Yeah, and it's tough because obviously people have such a vehement distaste for AI, and I know it's bad, but I think my thing is like, as long as you're not actually taking someone's job, like, if you were doing...
Well, reality is people's jobs are going to be taken.
Make my job easier. That's fucking...
Yeah.
That's a reality. It is.
It's hard.
You're not
People's jobs
stopping
are
it.
going to be
You're not-
taken.
Your job's done. Your job's done. Your job's done. My job's done. Even in 10 years, maybe.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
You reckon your job's done?
Yeah,
How?
mate. Fuck, when this shit gets advanced enough, they have a custom Netflix that reads your fucking brain, and it goes, "Oh, I know exactly what Pat wants to watch tonight."
I'm gonna
and why the
make
fuck would
it.
they go watch us? Maybe.
Oh, so you're
maybe
saying they
Will's
won't-
good with like live stand-up comedy, but like for like content, like it'll get to a stage.
So are you saying they'll fake
They'll make
your
a whole,
videos and make them, or you're saying I'll be so
they
interested
will scan your
in
brain and they'll know exactly what the fuck you want
that
to
I
watch.
won't want to watch you anymore.
You'll be so enthralled in whatever this AI generates, like this movie for you.
Outer Banks
It's like
season 5.
It knows exactly like if you want to watch something that like tugs on your heartstrings, you want to watch something action movie. It knows exactly what pack.
And are you saying they'll make the movie up for you?
Yeah, it'll just generate it on the spot.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
then why would you go and watch us unless you're like trying to reminisce on the old days of like old digital media?
But isn't that so hard to then watch a movie with your girlfriend at night or something?
Nah, because
Hey, you'll literally go, what do you feel like watching, babe? I feel like watching two people that get together from different parts of the world, and then all of a sudden a tsunami hits, but they're still in love, and then while they're locked in the building, they get stuck in a saw trap. And then they have to fix the saw trap, and then they get out of the saw trap, but then there's a Meg swimming around the city, and they have to make it to the airport to escape. Like, that'll be a movie.
yeah, it's like
sick
it'll
movie
scan both your brains, know what you both like, and then it'll make a movie specifically for you and your girlfriend. Like
I
that's
want
where
that
it'll go.
movie right there.
That's
when
where
that,
it'll go.
when that gets released,
What you liked that
I'm going to
movie.
replay. I'm going to come back to this podcast and ask our AI editor, Kyle will be unemployed, to play that snippet and watch that
So
movie.
it's about a couple. So it's about two strangers. They meet in Melbourne. Then a tsunami.
I don't really like a tsunami hitting Melbourne. Maybe like the Gold Coast.
Okay, they're in the Gold Coast. A tsunami hits. They hide in someone's house. Turns out he's a freak and he's collected other people, and it becomes sore. Eventually, the couple are the last two alive. They get out. Okay, Slay. Now what? Megalodon swimming around Gold Coast, and then they need a breakout.
And I'm the one who brings the Megalodon away from them.
Oh, you're in the film.
Yeah, I just appear as the Megalodon man and just kind of
Sure.
like, hey, Meg, here, come on, boy, out you get.
Who's a celebrity
him
that
out.
would like you would go up to and say, "Can I please have a photo?" Because there's not many for me,
Yeah, there's not many,
but there'd be one.
There's probably like Keanu Reeves.
Really,
Yeah.
that's a cool one.
Yeah, probably Keanu Reeves or... Yeah, probably Keanu Reeves.
Did you ever play Cyberpunk 2077?
Yes, fucking... I played it when it launched. It was fucked.
But did you play it now
Afterwards,
that
no, I
it's
haven't
been
played
fixed?
it when it's good, no.
Really? Did you finish it?
No, I
Oh,
played it
dude,
for like
you
2
got to get a
hours.
PlayStation then and play it because it's
go
one of the
today.
greatest things ever. Forget the shit I showed you just then.
Okay.
Go and do that.
I'll
That's
do
the
it.
greatest thing of all time.
Who's
I
your
don't-
person?
RuPaul. RuPaul for sure. And then
That's such a gay answer.
I know.
Dude, it is
It's
crazy.
the gay answer. But RuPaul is the
Holding
person
up
that
his
made me
favourite
like
flag.
being gay.
That's cute, man.
Well, I gave you like confidence and stuff.
Yeah, I hated the fact I was
That's
gay
sick.
until I started watching Drag Race, and I was like, actually, this is awesome.
When was that?
2022?
Oh,
2021.
Fuck's recent.
Yeah, 2021. And then I was like, this is awesome.
Nah, that's cool. Yeah, Keanu Reeves made me realize I was a sick cunt. So
Same vibes.
I reckon, and there's not many people because it's like the only people I'd want a photo with are like the
Adrian
most
Patelli.
mega famous in the world that it's like they're
Can
probably
you,
going to
Reece
reject you.
Walsh?
Nah, no
Reece
one in
Walsh.
Australia.
Really?
No,
Fuck no.
No, what about like Gina Reinhardt or something?
I don't even know who that is.
Who do you reckon it is?
Is that the chick from Shark Tank
Yeah,
who
Wow, nice.
invented Boost?
close enough.
No, she didn't invent Boost.
She invented Boost and Yoshi.
No, not her.
That's Janine Ellis.
Similar vibes.
Yeah.
No one in Australia. Do you have people in Australia?
Yeah, Scott Morrison.
Hilarious. That would be but that would that be
That's a
considered
joke
political?
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's just a
it's
piss
joke
take.
one. Yeah.
Would that be considered political if you were to prank Scott Morrison? Maybe it just inherently.
Nah, just a photo with ScoMo. Like,
I'd do
Read between the
Tyson
lines.
Fury. It'd be cool.
Wait, we need a prank. So I'm going. Wait, this is. I'm going to pitch an idea. Wait, see you in the Bean Spillers. Thanks for coming
Love
on.
you, Bean.
Wait, is
hang
that
on.
it?
We just rushed that out. We're going to pitch an idea in the
Wait, is that the end of the
Bean Spillers.
pod?
Hang on a second.
No, yeah, that's the end of the
Just
pod.
save that
that's
idea.
so funny how you cut that.
Wrap
at the
that
end.
off. Love you, Bean Spillers. See you there. Thanks for
Thanks
coming
for having me on, guys. Keep watching if you want.
Thank you,
Patreon.
Enshway. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Choccy Dan.
on.
Patreon.
Sick cunt.
gets
Clueless
the
Cooking
rest of this, right?
coming out as well. Let's go.